name is Lori Beck. I'm a senior recruiter at Industrial Light and Magic. And for those of you who don't know Industrial Light and Magic, we do all the visual effects for all the Star Wars movies. I mostly recruit for our creative computer graphic artist roles. For me, when I was entering college and kind of thinking about my career, I was not given that advice about, being passionate about my career. At the time, it was more about, you need to think about how you're going to make money. You want to think about stability in a job, being at a company where you can be there for many years and you can count on getting a paycheck. But as I am now a recruiter, what I'm realizing and what I've seen is that if you are going to be doing a job, or you're going to be spending many days, years, hours, that you're going to probably put your best work in if you're really passionate about what you're doing. And you're going to, spend those hours enjoying what you're doing. The path is not always straight. It takes a lot of turns, but I think that's just kind of part of the nature of life in general. But yes, if you can find a job that you're passionate about, I think that's really kind of a great thing. There are opportunities on college campuses to attend job fairs, to listen to studios or companies that come to your campus. If you already know an area or a career that you're interested, you should really take advantage of those opportunities, because those will go a long way. Even if you're a freshman, if there's a job fair and you want to work at Disney or Lucasfilm or Industrial Light and Magic, go over there, go talk to those people, find out, what it is that they're looking for. For example, I work in the entertainment industry. I know students who volunteer at like film festivals, or they volunteer on being a production assistant on someone's making a movie or a film, and they volunteer. So even if they're not getting paid, that is experience, and they should put that on their resume, and it'll look good when they're applying later on. You should be preparing for your interview by researching the studio or company that you're going to be speaking with. Take a look at their website. Make sure you know products, services, film, games that they've worked on and you can speak about. Make sure that you're actually interested in applying at that studio or company, because there are times when I've spoken with people and they didn't really know what we did or didn't quite understand what we did. So right there, I'm looking for people that are interested and want to be there and are going to be excited about working with us and can kind of hit the ground running because they're familiar with what we do. I get this question sometimes, and the question is like, how do I stand out? And for me, the way that you stand out is by being your authentic self. If you think about it, we're all unique, we're all different. So we're gonna stand out by being who we are. And in all honesty, from my years of sitting in on interviews, I know that at ILM, the supervisors are really interested in who you are and like what makes you think, what makes you excited about the work that you do. What is like at your core? Who is it that, we might potentially hire? Who are they? Are they gonna, be able to work with us? So the way that you stand out is by telling your story. They want, like I said, they want to see who you are and then see that connection between you and the role that you're applying to. tell candidates, just so they don't feel as badly about their own experience, is I have to remind them that, look, it's not that you weren't a good fit. You have to remember there are other people applying. It's not just you. So other people, you don't know what their skill sets or abilities are, and it's probably different from yours, and it might be something that maybe is actually a better fit. But you're fine. You're don't worry about if you're not right, because it may not be you. It could be, like I said, someone else that had something different. And also, if you really are interested in that company or studio and you want that job, chances are it's probably going to be open again. And sure, you should definitely not give up. And at the same time, look at another studio or company that will offer you that same experience. And by gaining that experience at another studio, perhaps you'll have more on your skill set that'll be a better fit for the job you applied to in the first place. But yeah, no, don't close the door. Failure actually is a good thing. It doesn't feel good at the time, and it's very painful. But what I've learned from failures in my life, that I've had some tough ones, is that I actually grew stronger from them. I was able to realize that I can get through a tough time and come out, and I was able to, solve it and grow from it and actually do better because of it. And it's a good learning situation. And I think, like I said, as you go through them in your lifetime, you realize that, you know what, it wasn't that bad, and actually good things came from them. So, of course, we try to avoid them, but if they happen, they happen, and you just kind of go with it. And that's what I've learned eventually as I've gotten older is, you know what, they're gonna be there. There's always gonna be something that's not gonna go right. But you learn to just take it in stride. It is a big deal. It's your first job. I mean, you probably feel great. And I think you should celebrate that. That is a big accomplishment. At the same time, and I know it's going to be hard for you to think about it from where you're at, but from someone who's been there, this is just going to probably be the first of many jobs that you're going to have. And so celebrate, the occasion, but also don't put so much pressure on yourself about worrying and trying to look into the future. Just take it one step at a time, one job at a time. This is great. It's now. Don't worry about how it's going to affect what you do down the line or, what you want to do in the future. Enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy the experiences and the skill set and the knowledge that you're going to get from it. And just think of, it's going to be a stepping stone for your career going forward, and it will be one of many.